You ever have one of those days where everything feels normal until it's not? I'm talking about a quiet afternoon, the kind where the sun's just warm enough, the breeze carries the smell of fresh-cut grass, and you're out in your garden, hands in the dirt, feeling like the world's finally giving you a break. That's where Lena Carter was, in her little backyard in Oakwood, a tight-knit neighborhood where folks still wave at each other, share recipes, and keep an eye out for one another's kids. Lena, she's in her late 40s, gray streaks in her hair, hands calloused from years of something heavier than gardening. She's out there planting peppers, thinking about her niece, Jada, who's about to get off school. Life feels steady, like she's finally outrun the ghosts of her past. But then, a cop car rolls up, lights flashing, and everything she's built starts to crack. Lena's no stranger to trouble. She spent 20 years as a Green Beret, call sign Wraith, running ops in places most of us only see in headlines. She's seen things, done things, that don't wash off, no matter how much dirt you scrub under your nails. She moved to Oakwood to leave that life behind, to raise Jada right after her sister passed, to trade rifles for rakes. But that day, as she's driving Jada home from school in her beat-up Ford pickup, two cops, Officer Dan Kruger and his rookie partner, Mike Ellis, pull her over. No reason given, just Kruger's hard stare and a barked order for her license. Lena keeps her cool, hands at 10 and 2, voice steady, asking why she stopped. Kruger doesn't like that. You people always got something to say, he snaps, hand on his holster, leaning into her window like he owns the air she's breathing. Jada, 16 and sharp as a tack, starts recording on her phone, her hands shaking but her eyes fierce. Kruger notices, gets louder. Meaner says they're suspected of suspicious activity. It's a lie, and they all know it. Then he yanks Lena's door open, grabs her arm, and shouts, "Out now." That's when it all goes sideways. Lena moves like lightning muscle memory from 100 missions. She twists Kruger's wrist, disarms him in one fluid motion, his gun hitting the pavement before he can blink. The rookie, Ellis, hesitates, his hand hovering over his holster, but Lena's already got Kruger on his back, wind knocked out of him. She fires 2 shots, pop into each cop's thigh, clean, non-lethal, just enough to drop them. "Jada, down," she barks, and her niece ducks, still filming, her breath hitching but her grip steady. In 5 seconds flat, Lena's not the quiet gardener anymore. Wraith, a force of nature, eyes scanning for threats like she's back in a war zone. They slip through a neighbor's yard, disappearing into an alley as sirens wail in the distance. Kruger's on his radio, spitting lies. Armed suspect, military training, shoot on sight. But Ellis, the rookie, he saw it all. Saw Kruger start it, saw Lena defend herself. He's quiet, but something's shifting in him, like a crack in the foundation of everything he thought he signed up for. They make it to Pastor Amos's church, hiding in the basement, the stone walls muffling the chaos outside. Jada's scrolling through her phone, digging up encrypted files she's hacked into, stuff about Lena's past, missions in Kabul, Mogadishu, places that don't exist on paper. "Wraith," Jada whispers, half in awe, half in fear. "That's you, isn't it?" Lena nods, her shoulders heavy. "I wanted to keep you safe from that world, Jada. That's why I never told you. But the truth's out now, and it's not just about them anymore." Pastor Amos brings news. Kruger's unit's been targeting Oakwood for years, running folks out of their homes for some big-shot developer, Clearsky Properties, who's flipping houses for millions. Lena's old friend, Nate, a tech wizard who lives off the grid, confirms IFACT emails, bank records, doctored body cam footage. Kruger's on the take, using his badge to clear the way for profit. Jada's furious, her fingers flying across her laptop, organizing evidence, building a case. "We can't just hide," she says. "We've got to fight back, show everyone what they're doing." But Kruger's not done. During a protest outside City Hall, his goons grab Jada, dragging her into a van while flashbangs explode around them. Lena gets a video, Jada, zip-tied to a chair, Kruger's voice dripping venom. "Come to the old Miller warehouse, Wraith." Alone. Or she's done. Lena's world narrows to a single point. Save Jada. She opens her old footlocker, the one she swore she'd never touch again. Tactical vest, combat boots, knives, the tools of Wraith. Pastor Amos watches her gear up, his voice steady. "This ain't just about Jada, Lena. It's about every family they've hurt. You're their judgment. She nods, feeling the weight of her old oath. Defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. The warehouse is a maze of shadows and rust, rain pounding the roof. Lena moves like a ghost, taking out guards with silent precision. A choke here, a dart there, no blood, no noise. She finds Jada in a cage, bruised but unbroken, eyes blazing with defiance. Then the lights cut out, and Kruger steps into a spotlight, gun aimed at Lena's chest. You brought fists to a gunfight, Wraith, he sneers. Lena's voice is ice. I brought justice. The fight's brutal. Kruger's fast, dirty, swinging a stun baton that crackles against her ribs. But Lena's better. She disarms him, breaks his knee, chokes him with a loose cord until he's gasping. She could end him, but she doesn't. Jada, free now, activates Lena's body cam, streaming live to every news outlet in the city. Say it, Lena growls, dragging Kruger into the light. Every bribe, every family you ruined. His face crumples as he spills it. All clear sky. The payoffs, the fake raids, knowing the world's watching. Weeks later, Oakwood's alive with new energy. Pastor Amos's church is a hub. Cybersecurity classes, legal workshops, kids learning their rights. Jada's running a youth media group, teaching teens to document truth without fear. Lena's back in her garden, bigger now, peppers and kale thriving, but she's different, stronger, not hiding anymore. Ellis, fired but free, joins them, teaching folks how to stand up to cops like Kruger. The neighborhood's not just surviving, it's growing, rebuilding, stronger than ever. But then Lena gets a call. Another city, another fight, same story. She looks at her garden, at Jada leading a class, and smiles. Peace isn't hiding. It's fighting for what's right. What do you think? Can one person, one truth, really change a system? Drop a comment, share your take, maybe a story from your own neighborhood. Hit that subscribe button, because trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.